What's going on, Levi?
Craig,
Soulful Growth.
and today we just gonna give y'all a quick update on basically our lives. You know what we've been up to, how we've been living. We haven't made a video in about 3 weeks now. Almost 3 weeks, and
A
I
little
know
over 2.
okay, a little bit over 2, and I'm pretty sure y'all been missing us, but we thought we'll make a video today to give y'all a quick update on a little bit of just how we've been living and how we've been feeling uh, during the time we haven't been making no videos. So we can start off with you, Levi.
Okay.
Just break down a little bit how you've been feeling. You know, you got 2 weeks left.
2 weeks.
2 weeks,
Yeah.
and you know, just break it down on a little bit how you feel. Been feeling good.
As far as the experience in the rehab goes, I feel good about it. You know, like Craig said, I got 2 weeks left. I tried making a video the other day when he was at work. It just didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to, so I never ended up uploading it. When I leave here, it's gonna be like 2 weeks, and then he'll leave here because he came in 2 weeks right after me. So we're gonna continue with the channel. I mean,
Yeah,
gonna continue with the channel. We're gonna eventually be all stars, even if it's in our own mind, you know.
Yes, sir.
But you know what I noticed is like the takeoff for us has been just an uphill journey where I've actually seen some people have like 8 videos and they just immediately take off with subscribers and all that stuff. So it's just felt like, at least recently, like, hey, nobody's really watching, nobody really cares. So what's the point of even uploading?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, our lives are going to remain pretty much private outside of this. I don't have any social media except for this and a email. I think, Craig, you got a Insta?
Mainly, I get on Instagram, a little bit of Snapchat, but I don't really post. I just
use it to
watch reels and just scroll, see what happening somewhat in the world sometimes.
Yeah, news and shit like that. I don't really know what to say, man. I'm kind of like, I'm just gonna be honest, like, I'm kind of rusty with this, at this point. Like, I don't have a topic or anything like that. I guess one of the things I could talk about, is like, I'm excited to leave. It kind of sucks because I'm gonna be leaving Craig, but we're gonna get back together out in the real world. We're gonna reunite, and hopefully the channel will take off, and just we're going to go about our lives. This has been a great experience. I think the best part of this experience, at least for me, is the friendship that we cultivated and throwing lemons at street lights.
Sure. And having a good
time.
In our own little world.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that what we created while we were here was really valuable, man. At least for me, I don't really feel any... This is something I guess I could ask you. We'll just go ahead and transition. Do you feel like you've made any improvements at all, and as far as like your anxiety level or just your worry or things that you go through in life?
I feel like I have what was the word you used?
Anxiety, like your anxieties.
Like the level.
Like have you have you like leveled up, you think?
I feel like I have leveled up for sure. From when I first got here, it was like I feel like I leveled up when I left detox, and that was only 2 weeks, but it was really not leveling up. It was like a little stage that I still haven't, like, basically how I'm trying to say this, like, probably the longest time I've been sober is, shoot, man, I can't even remember. I know when I was 17, that's probably the probably around that age. That's the only time that I've really been sober. So like 18 to 30 years of age, I never really gave myself a break to be sober. So after them 2 weeks of detox, I'm thinking I was already the man because I was already sober for 2 weeks. Like it was a big
2 weeks.
Like it was a big celebration.
Up?
Where's my chip at? Where's my chip? So basically, I was like, man, nah, because I went through the process before. I went to a rehab for a month. Right when I got out of rehab, started using again, and it was like a whole month of my life wasted. So just the thought of sticking with this program for 6 months almost, it's like I feel like it's a big step for me. And I feel like I didn't give my time. I mean, I didn't give myself enough time to actually get my thoughts together, figure out what I want to be in life and what I want to do in life. And all the mistakes that I made back then, I feel like it's out the window. Like all the friendships, all the old friends, all the people who doubted me, all the people who wasn't there when I was in my struggling times and stuff. You know, sitting in the car drinking alcohol, goddamn, get me a goddamn big old bag or whatever the drug was at the time. And you know, didn't have nobody to talk to, and was thinking that I'm out here by myself or whatever. But you know, give myself enough time to be sober and to actually think about me. It's like a whole lot of stuff I was taking advantage of, and it's like my life could have been way, way better. I could have had a way better living lifestyle if I would just, you know, just put the alcohol and drugs down. You know, I mean, some people out here they can control their habit or whatever and be a functional alcoholic or whatever the case may be. But I just took it overboard where it was playing mind tricks on with me. But I'm glad I gave myself enough time to actually sit down and think and get my thoughts together. And I feel like I done matured a whole lot more. And you know, like I said, I'm glad that me and you met in this program because you know I feel like you always need some type of support, if regards to his friend. I mean, regardless of his family or a good friend or whatever the case may be. But I ain't have no friends. I wouldn't consider them friends when I first got here. So meeting Levi, it was like a big step, including in my life because I see it was somebody real, genuine, and you know, real, something that I wasn't used to out in the real world. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just more of the story. It's basically telling me, you know, it's more people out here like myself after meeting Levi, and you know, I feel like
Yeah, you're not alone, man.
yeah, and I feel like it's going to go up from here as long as I just stay focused, stay positive, and just keep the bullshit out the window. Hopefully, I broke that down good.
You did. That's actually beautiful, man. I
Yeah.
was sitting here thinking like that is actually beautiful. Like no
Appreciate
joke. I was
you,
like,
bro.
yeah, dude. Yeah, absolutely,
you,
man. I was like, I wish I had something that good to contribute,
No,
but I don't.
no,
I'm just pissed
it's
off,
okay.
really.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
like-
they'll look back on the videos.
Yeah.
We got a whole lot of
To
different
you.
different emotions
Yeah.
in our videos, but
Yeah.
I mean, that's where I'm at with it right now. I mean, I do hate that when he is gone, it's just gonna be me here, and we're surrounded by a whole lot of just lames. I would call them lames, beggars. I mean, just full of shit. You know what I'm saying? And Levi didn't help
Totally
me
agree.
keep my mind sane
Totally agree.
for the time being or whatever. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
Okay. Well, that's great,
That's where I'm
man.
at with it. But a question for you, I guess I could ask. Tell me your plan for when you get out of here. Like, you know, if you want to break it down for them, like, what's your future?
Man,
Where do you see yourself? This is a big question. Where do you see yourself at? Maybe from a year now.
A year from now? I would love, honest to God, I would love to give you a good answer for that, but I can't.
Yeah.
Man. Like, I honest to God can't.
3 months.
3 months. I don't know.
It's hard to say too.
It is. It's
Yeah.
hard to say because it's kind of like I told you, and this is the God's honest truth. I'm just going to let God lead when I get out of here. I guess one of the things that I've got from being here is I've tried to control stuff for so long. And even in my little circle, it's like I realized like I can't control anything. You know,
Mhm.
like I couldn't control what happened to my grandma while I was here. I couldn't control what happened with my buddy, you know, back home and the choices that he made. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
I can't control anything. So I was like, man, I guess this process for me is letting go.
Okay.
Like just learning to let go.
Let go,
You know,
let
really
go.
the main thing, I mean, I told you I'm not going to bust it all the way down for them. but
No.
I told you, like, when I get out of here those 2 weeks, I'm going to take, like, some time for myself, get alone for a while, and really take some time to think. And during that time, I'm going to figure out a plan of, like, what I actually want to do or something I want to pursue, because I feel like I'm the type of person that I know exactly what I don't want in life, right?
Okay,
and this
that's
is like
good.
some really deep shit. It's like I know what I don't want, but I don't actually know what I do want. I guess I've spent so much of my life running away from what I don't want
Mm-hmm.
and not really focusing on running towards what I do want.
That's understandable.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I just feel like kind of stuck in this loop, like just stuck in like a weird place in my head, really. And I'm still there. I'm just in this process of like letting go of a lot of stuff. And, like things have been trying me more and more and more, as like I told you, as I get closer and closer to leaving here, have more things try me and more things come up. And I just feel like I'm in the wrong. I don't know, dude. Sometimes I just feel like I was built in the, like, born and built, like, in just the wrong era entirely.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
You know?
Yeah, I could have some type of relate to that. That's why that's why it would be nice just to, I mean, getting away from our hometown was, cool and everything, but I feel like just where we end up landing at was just
not good either. Not good either, yeah.
So I feel like if we could get somewhere out in the world and stuff, I feel like we'll have bigger opportunities, can see bigger things, and then may make it easier for us to know what we want in life. You know what I'm saying? Seeing people out here and everything. But yeah, I mean, that's where we're kind of at. Right now. Keep us in your prayers. Hopefully we can knock out a few more videos before
we definitely will.
End date.
Yeah, we definitely will. Because it'll be like, basically, it'll be the end of a chapter for me just in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I'll be ending a 6-month chapter of my life. And as weird as it sounds, like, I've grown accustomed to this. Like, I know it's not like I like it and it's not been comfortable. It's been very stressful and it feels like you can never get away. But in a way, it's like I've finally got to a point where, like, I just accepted it. And I've got kind of used to the flow of things, used to the pattern of things, and then now it's time to go again.
Yeah.
And transition on to another phase of my life. And there is a lot of, like, I wouldn't say a lot, but there's a little bit of fear, a little bit of anxiety, with that. But it is what it is, man.
I understand that, brother. We just gonna keep pushing it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep doing our thing. Like I said, when the program is over, y'all know my birthday coming up, April 20th. And it's only right. I mean, I told Levi I'm gonna take a little trip with his whatever he got. Me and him know. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he's doing,
absolutely.
I'm gonna try it out with him. And for my birthday, I'm gonna best believe I plan on taking him out, just getting him out his comfort zone a little bit. Well, it probably ain't out his comfort zone, but just
there's very little that's
just take him out somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Just a celebration for me and him. On a sober note. So I am looking forward to that. But that's all I got, brother.
Yeah, that's about all I got, man. I feel like that's about as good of an update as
it can.
They're gonna get.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, take care.
Bless.